Today, I'm going to be making cherry squares. This recipe is from the 1997 Southern Living Annual Recipes Cookbook. So if you want a lot of recipes, get one of these cookbooks. You can get them on Amazon. If I can find this one, I'll link to it below. But for this recipe, you need 1 cup of butter softened, which is 2 sticks. You need 1 cup of sugar, 1 large egg, 1 egg yolk, so they're both together in here, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 teaspoon of almond extract. I have them both in the same cup, 1 egg white, 1½ cups of firmly packed brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 10-ounce jar of red maraschino cherries drained and chopped, and then 1/2 cup of chopped pecans or almonds. I wanted to use pecans just because Kevin and I like them, I think, more than almonds even, and so we're using the pecans. They work really well with so much almond already going on. They work well with the flavors and everything, and they're a nice texture. So the first thing, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and you want to spray a 9 by 13 inch pan. This is just a cake pan, and I use the Great Value vegetable spray. You want to beat your butter at medium speed in an electric mixer until creamy. So now we're going to gradually add our 1 cup of sugar. And now we're going to beat in our egg and egg yolk. So now we're going to combine our flour, baking soda, and salt. Just mix these together. And then we're going to add this to our mixture until we've used it all. Now I'm going to stir in, add in my vanilla and almond. So now you want to take this mixture and you want to put it in the bottom of your prepared pan and spread it out. Okay, now we just want to set this to the side until we're ready for it. So now with a clean mixing bowl, you want to beat your egg white, whisk it with your mixer until stiff peaks form. We're going to gradually add in all of our brown sugar. Now we're going to add in our vanilla. Now you want to stir in your last 2 ingredients, your cherries and whatever nuts you chose, your pecans or your almonds. And we're going to add this to the top of our base here. Actually, if you use a spatula, it was not hard to spread, and it spread a lot better than I thought it was going to spread. It looks good. Okay, so now we want to bake at 350 for 25 minutes or until it is lightly browned. So I'm gonna set a timer for, I'll set it for 20, but then when I come back, I'll let you know how long it took. This is how it looks. I did end up leaving it the exactly 25 minutes. So I checked it at 20 minutes and it was still a little bit pale. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go the whole 25 minutes. So now we're just gonna let this sit here and cool. So this is how they look when they dry, and Kevin made note of the fact that wherever you spread that is where it leaves, where it sits.
Yeah, because Tammy thought it was going to spread, and it really didn't spread at all.
It did not spread at all. So try to get it as close to the edges as you can. So this is supposed to make like 30 bars, but now I don't know how many bars I'll get. I'm just going to cut it like I would.
36 bars, like 3 dozen.
I thought it, did it say
3 dozen, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I looked at that wrong.
Yeah.
I thought it said 30 bars.
So they'd be tiny.
Yeah, everything's tinier than what I like to make it. I like to have big pieces. So I'm gonna cut it twice down through here. And of course my middle pieces are gonna be really big. If you want smaller pieces, you just cut it smaller. Okay, I'll take this one out because it'll be easier. And that's how that looks. And I smell the almond. This recipe, it was submitted by Sybil Hudson in West Columbia, South Carolina. I know someone who lives in Columbia, South Carolina, so that's funny. And we drove through Columbia, South Carolina when we went to visit Parris Island. So that's interesting. So it does say it yields about 3 dozen. It does say that. So I got Kevin a piece of edge. I got me a piece out of the middle. So I got a fork. If you have a piece of edge, you could definitely pick it up with your fingers.
That top part's different.
Mm-hmm.
I've had something like that before. It's almost like a sugary crust.
Yes. Yes, it has. What? I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I've had that had that, but something we've had before has had that before.
It's almost a very nutty, and that's not speaking to the pecans. That's just that top part. It's almost nutty tasting.
Be easier to eat with a fork.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I like it. I love that really thin. It's almost like the crust of a meringue, almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has, I mean, it's pure sugar on top. Mm-hmm. That's all it is pure sugar. But I really do like the base. I like the cherries. You do get the almond flavor. I want to try some of the back because I didn't get any of the back.
The base part is like a really fluffy, soft, like cookie. That's the texture you got. I like the amount of cherry, but then you add the almond flavor as well, and it's even more cherry.
That was so strange because I just got the back, the back and the base. It almost tasted like cornbread. It literally, if you just get the back without any of that sugar, it almost has like a corn, and it's nothing in there like that. But for me, that's almost what it tastes like a corn muffin or something. It's weird because you don't realize how much flavor that topping adds.
And sweetness.
And sweetness, yes. This is a very, very sweet dessert, but I think it's delicious. This was under the November section of this. Like I said, this is a compilation of the 1997, used to Southern Living, they would print recipes that were submitted all year long. So they had a ton more recipes than what they have now. And they were thicker, bigger magazines than what they are now. And So they would take those, just the recipes, and put them into these books. And
Arranged by months.
Arranged by months. And so I don't care what month it is, though. I go through, and if it sounds good, it doesn't matter to me. I make it, because this is something you can make any time of year. It makes enough to where you could definitely cut these a lot smaller than what I did, and you're going to be able to feed a lot more people. But I think it's delicious.
It's very, very good. And the cherry is really nice too.
Yes, yes. And I'm glad we went with pecans, but I do think the almonds, slices, I was worried about it being too much almond. It wouldn't have been. It would have been just as good with almond slivers. And if you even wanted to do half and half pecans,
Yeah.
half almonds, you could even do that if you wanted to.
Because the pecans aren't really like a strong flavor.
No.
They're there. You can taste them, but they're not the main flavor.
Exactly. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.